Hey YouTubers, it's Platt, and we're wrapping up the Belgian portion of our beer style series today with the granddaddy of them all, the Belgian Quadrupel. Let's go into the numbers. SRM 8 to 20, IBUs 25 to 50, ABV 7.2 to 11.2. I said this was the granddaddy. We're going to serve this beer at 50 to 55, kind of on the wine serving end of the temperature spectrum. Probably the easiest way to describe this beer is it's a bigger version of the Belgian Quadrupel. We've ramped up the ABV, we've ramped up the IBUs. Not quite as dark color-wise, but it's darker than the Belgian Triple. Another way to think of this beer is it's a high ABV, malty, sweet beer. Some people will also refer to this as a Belgian strong dark ale. Color-wise, we're looking at amber to dark brown, pours with a slight haze. Medium on the carbonation. A big beer like this, it would be hard to highly carbonate that beer. Because the ABV is high, you're going to get a quite noticeable to warming sensation from that. If you've ever heard me use the term winter warmer, this is it right here. Very low hop aroma and flavor in this beer. As far as hop bitterness, I guess I'd categorize it as low. What's featured in this beer is plenty of caramel, dark sugar, malt sweetness. What also comes out in this beer, the fruity esters are dark fruits, figs, plums, raisins. This particular beer has a big mouth-coating body that produces a medium to long finish. This beer is something to be savored, something to be sipped, something where you're not necessarily trying, another drink from somebody else or whatever. You want to savor this one. Also, this is not a beer I'd necessarily introduce to my Bud Light drinking friends. This is more a connoisseur's beer. As I like to say, leave this one to the pros. Food pairing wise, we're going to pair this with roasted duck, aged Gouda, dessert, maybe something like a bread pudding. The particular one we're going to try today is Le Trappe Quadrupel. It is a Trappist beer and produced at the Koningshoeven Trappist brewery. Comes at 10.0. Oddly enough, this is one of the most commercial of the Trappist ales or Trappist breweries, and they actually use excess brewing capacity to help out some of the other Trappist ales. I believe Chimay's produced some beer at that brewery. Also, another odd note is this brewery is actually located next door in the Netherlands, but it's still a Trappist monastery. All right, let's give her a try. We got a nice amber color. Maybe a slight tinge of a light maroon kind of to it. A little brown. Got a nice, small, khaki type head. A reasonable amount of bubbles. Not quite opaque, but it's not clear either. Let's give her a nose. Oh, wow. Yep, the dark fruits really kind of come out. The plum, that was the first thing that was going to come off my tongue. You get a little bit of, like a fruit cake kind of thing. Kind of throws Christmas, into your head. Definitely a winter beer just on the nose. Yep, wow, that's noticeable. That's the first thing I guess when I was swallowing that beer is like substantial. There's viscosity to it. Definitely got a sweetness punch on the front of the tongue. Malt is present. Hops are very minimal on this. Let me give her another taste. Definitely get the brown sugar, dark sugars to that. The more of the finish, I get a little bit of the raisin. Definitely has hit all points in my mouth. This is one I might need to sip and savor a little bit. When I do some of these videos, I kind of finish off my beer. But this one I'm going to probably relax on. But definitely a beer, even though this is a 11.2 ounce beer, this is one I'm just going to let savor. I definitely I feel it slightly in my chest. Definitely a warmer. Definitely, like I said, a winter warmer is a good descriptor for that. Let me give her one more taste. Yep, plenty of sweetness on this one, but dark fruit, caramel, toffee-ish complexity. It's not just a simple sweet punch to you. There's complexity to that sweetness. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe down below. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always leave them on the comment section or contact me on the Twitter page. Well, until next time, bottoms up.